Welcome to Meyers and the Mouse. It's Papa Mouse and Taylor. We're here with you today. Try to help you make it through that Friday midday hump. Try to make it through the rest of the day. So we didn't get a good announcement on this. We tried to tweet it out real quick the last minute. We tried to let you guys know as quick as we could, and we kind of delayed the stream 5 minutes so everybody would maybe have that chance to get a chance to see it. But if you're just popping in or you're watching the replay, we want to thank you for being here. Before we get started, we always like to say thank you to Dean at the Live Place, theliveplace.com and dreamersempire.com. The Live Place is a place where you can go to find family-friendly streams like this one and over 60 other family-friendly streams out there. And there's some amazing streamers out there. Check out their content. You can do that by going to thelivestream.com, or you can go to the Dreamers Empire, where you can share your dreams and share your streams. So check them out. And we really appreciate Dean for supporting all of us streamers out there. It's okay. You're right.
Yes.
Okay. So this is Taylor's really first time actually being in a stream with me. So we are kind of excited about this. This might be a Friday thing every now and then for us when he doesn't have school, to try to spend that little bit of Friday time with you guys. So that's very cool. Mike Polito, thank you for being here. Awesome. Glad you're here. So, you know, we typically don't get a chance to stream together. This is pretty cool for us.
Yeah.
So there was a challenge that was put out to us by Rachel, and I believe her last name's Sausage. And she is, hi, Michaela.
Hi.
I
Your
will.
door was open.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, Rachel had gone ahead and she challenged us to show our 4 favorite things that we have. That's really hard to do, is try to pick out what's your favorite thing from Disney. It's
We have so many things in our house.
It is. It makes it hard, doesn't it?
It makes it very hard.
It really does. So we're going to take that opportunity to share some of that with you. So Mike says, "What's up, Taylor?"
Yo, what's up, Mike? How are you?
Oh, I see we have a visitor. Maybe
Yes.
Michaela will help us out and send that visitor back upstairs. That'd be awesome if she would do that for us.
So coffee.
So, all right. So we've got a few things that we will share with you today. We really don't have any big announcements today. Everybody knows that we're going to be heading down to the grand opening of Galaxy's Edge. That's coming up in just a few days. What are we, like 17 days away?
17.
Yeah, it's coming up fast. So do you?
Very quick.
Are you excited?
Oh, I'm very excited. I can't wait.
You can't wait.
It's a Galaxy, of course.
So Galaxy's Edge. So
Oh, it was Galaxy.
So are you what's the thing you're looking forward to the most? Don't worry about the text.
Okay.
He's hanging out. Hopefully he's not eating anything down there. What is the thing you're looking forward to the most?
I want to ride the living
The
Falcon.
Millennium.
Yes.
I know that's kind of hard for you
It's
to
very
say.
hard to.
So the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. I think that's probably one of the things I'm most excited for too. Is I think I've said it before. I think I'm gonna be standing in front of the Millennium Falcon, just kind of in awe. I was about, not to tell my age, I'll just say I was about 8 years old when we actually Star Wars was coming out. So I think I was actually a little older than that. I was about 10. But it was just right for me. It was perfect. I dove straight into that world, and it was so exciting for me. So for me to stand at a life-size Millennium Falcon,
And a life size
I'm waiting for that. That's not going to be there when we get there, though. It's not going to open
on
until
Star Tours. It's
well, you like the one by
Yeah.
by Star Tours. Yeah, they've got a couple of more that they have built for the next ride that opens up later this year. So next year when we go,
Is that
it'll be ready to go. Rise of the Resistance.
Is that the ride where it goes through the entire park?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be fun, right?
That'll be really fun.
I think it'll be fun too. Pepper Tree Villa's in the house. Hey guys, thank you. And I appreciate you listening from your desk at work. like we were saying earlier, we had some people that said that this kind of helps them through their hump day, just to kind of listen to us while they're finishing that midday, getting over their full tummy at lunch. And so we thought we'd get on, and it's Taylor and I today, and we are sharing our 4 top things that we thought that we could think of right now. Like you said, there's so many things.
There's so many.
I know, but to pick 4 was kind of hard. And when you do that, it's not necessarily the item itself that's always special. Sometimes it's a memory that's attached to it. It's what was going on at the moment that was attached to it. So our Johns is here. Our Johns, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you, sir, for being here. We do appreciate it. We're very much looking forward to meeting up with you again when we're down there here pretty soon. Say hi to our Johns.
Hi, our Johns. Took me a while.
It's all right. So we are going to start off by sharing some things.
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Please don't cry about your great gift.
Don't cry about my gift. I know the first one I got, it
got you.
It got to me. It was very very emotional moment. I'll be good.
I remember that stuff.
I know you do. It was a big deal.
It was a big deal. We should share that last.
So I have a small item as my first item, number 4 on my list. It's a small item. For most people, it would be probably one of those, doesn't really, what is that? Why is that so important? But what I have is the first thing that means a lot to me is this little pen right here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Again, I feel like I'm talking to Mama Mouse. Focus. There, I think that's got it. And they're Mickey Mouse aviator wings. And they mean a lot to me because I was in aviation for most of my military career and have some of the best memories of my military career, probably good and bad, being in aviation. So when I saw those wings, and for anybody that's in aviation, when you get your wings, that's a big deal. And then you go to the next level of being a senior air person, and then you go to the next one to be a master air person. That's whether it be a crew member or a pilot. It means a lot. So the Mickey wings, this actually means a lot to me because it just struck me as that was one of those Jenna moments at Resort TV 1 when she's shopping. I have to have it. That was one of those things that I couldn't walk away from. I had to have that. So this actually means a lot to me in many ways. It helps me remember people I've flown with in the past that are no longer with us, people that are with us that I don't get to see very often anymore. I've got a lot of people that mean a lot to me that live in Nebraska that I served with on a couple of tours, and I don't get to see them very often. So it just brings back those memories to me, and that's a good memory for me.
We have another visitor.
We have another visitor. Come here. So what's your number 4 thing? Not your number 1 thing, but your number 4 thing. Hi, Blaze.
Do you want me to show my last one, or
no? You want to show your what's?
Oh gosh.
Not the picture. So I would say the mug or the ball.
The ball. It's on the ball. All right. Oh gosh, I'm glad.
Yeah, it's hard because it's backwards, right? No, I mean if I move, see how it moves backwards.
Yeah.
So I'll hold it up and you can talk about it.
I don't know what to say.
So Taylor got this when we were at.
How old was he?
I think you were 8 or 10.
It was like between 8 to 10.
And this is so Taylor likes to have an occasional super hyped up coffee in the morning. We'll say watered down coffee, milk down coffee with a little sugar in it. And so he wanted one. Well, Taylor actually, what you don't see, has about 20 different R2D2 items in his room. He actually has from 1980 a large R2D2 that actually, when you opened him up, you could put the Star Wars figures in it. Okay. So he has that, and he has a popcorn bucket. He has a cup. So this is his coffee mug, and he loves this thing. He takes really good care of it, keeps it in his room. He doesn't drink out of it. It stays in a certain happy spot.
Oh.
That's okay.
There's a.
That's okay.
Also, I can't drink it. I want to drink out of it, but there's
There's a little crack in it, so we just to keep it safe, we just don't use it. So
yeah, we don't.
so that's your number 4 thing of your favorite things from Disney.
That's
Okay.
what it is.
All right. Mike Wheeler's here. Hello, Mike Wheeler. It's good to see you. Ryan, thank you for stepping in the stream. We appreciate it. Guys, if you're either new to the stream or you are hanging out with us on this noonday and you're at work or just listening to us, please pop that like button. If you're new, subscribe and ring that bell because we're trying to do some streaming every Friday at noon-ish. And Mama Mouse and I will be live at 1 o'clock on Saturdays. That's our new stream time for her and I.
Wait,
Mary Ann Hermosa, hey, welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. Belle Southern, Jill, how are you? Are you excited? Because I'm excited. We get to see you pretty soon. So I got animals all over. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so what is my number 2 thing here? I'm looking at all my stuff. My number 2 thing.
We got 2 visitors.
I actually say my number 3 thing. So no, I guess this would be my number 2 thing. That's right. So this we got when we were actually, I think we were at Disney Springs, and at the time this wasn't something you could get around here. It wasn't something that was around. So sorry, I've got to track and chat. So what this is it's a X-Wing fighter, Lego X-Wing fighter from we got while we were at Star Wars. And what this has kind of a dual happy place for me. One of them is it's extremely cool. It actually the wings open. There's a little lever back here that you can open and close the wings. But what the fun part was, it was even after we got home from Disney, we had the opportunity to sit down together, and Taylor and I put this together and build it. And of course, that was a great memory. So, I love Star Wars, but I also like Legos quite a bit, and it's a lot of fun to build Legos. And then when we can build them together, that's a really good time. So, not only is this one of the things that sits off to the side, nobody touches. They don't touch my firehouse that I have. I have a expert builder firehouse too. So that's one of those things that people just don't touch. So yeah, this is pretty cool. You just turn this little hill and the X-Wing goes back and forth. It's pretty cool. So that's one of my favorite things. I like that.
I wish we had the R2-D2 Lego figure in the back and put.
I know. Take the one that's out there and put. We might have to switch figurines in that. That's a good idea, Taylor. It really is. So, yes, Jill's excited too. So, yeah, Marianne, I'm telling you, I love Legos enough that I'd build it by myself in a heartbeat. But we actually had a lot of fun and went through and it took us a couple of hours to build that one. But it was good.
It's like a long time.
It was good. The fire station took us 2 days to build.
2 days.
2 whole days, basically 2 8-hour days of building that. Yeah, Mike, it's a no touchy. It's awesome and it's big. It's not little. It's pretty neat. So we have a special place for that in our house. So that was my number 3 thing. So what is your number 3 thing?
Dogs.
No, you get the dog. It's not the dog. You didn't come from Disney, did you? You're killing me. Okay.
All right.
Ooh, check him out. He's the little. Oh, there he goes.
Okay.
I think he goes right there.
Yeah, he goes right
there.
there.
Okay.
All right. So this is a BB-8 cup. Not really gonna explain it.
It's basically just a souvenir drink cup that Taylor got, but he really wanted this one. And we were able to get, when did we get that? 2012? 14. 2014.
No.
Yeah, that was 14. That was the 14 trip. Or was it
No, this was from Solo.
Oh, not Solo,
No,
but
not
it's
Solo.
Yeah, it was the last trip. So it was
Yeah.
2018 trip, and the whole family went, when all of us went.
Yes.
2018. Okay, so
Yeah, it was nice.
so that was something he really, really wanted. And when he brought it home,
The first thing I did, I just put the first thing I did, I just put like pop in it and drink it.
So he, ever since then, it has stayed in his room. Hasn't seen a dishwasher. It's up on a shelf that he has in his room with all of his other collectible stuff that he's starting to actually collect a lot of stuff. It's kind of interesting to watch him do that. So that's your number 3 thing.
Yes, that is.
I hear dogs eating things, and I don't know what they're eating. I don't know. Okay.
I fixed it.
Good job. Good job. Okay. So my number 3 thing that I have from Disney, and this one's kind of near and dear to me because this was actually something we brought back from the very first trip. I'm sorry, you weren't around then. You weren't thought of. This was back when the girls were little, and it was the first trip that we had taken back in 2003. We went to Disney World for the first time, and we had some people kind of help us get there, and we saved pennies, and we got to take the girls for the first time. And I had never been to Disney in my life, so this was a big deal. I was excited about it. But when I got there, and I was in one of the art rooms where they do the drawings and they have the prints. I think it was on Main Street. This photo right here, this print here of Mickey Mouse looking up at the firefighter and shaking his hand, and this whole story about how Mickey Mouse has only looked up at somebody, I think, twice ever in any of the drawings. It meant a lot to me with the firefighting history of my family. Me being a 4th generation firefighter, it was extremely cool. So we literally carried this thing around and we're looking for somewhere where we would meet Mickey Mouse. And we just happened to be having, right before we left, a meet and greet where Mickey Mouse, and it was over in Dino Land, over by Dinosaur. We were eating it. Yeah, I think it's where we were eating. And he wasn't supposed to be there, but he showed up. And so we pulled this thing out of the tube, and he actually, you can't really see it very good on the video, but right here he signed it, Mickey Mouse. That to me is something I have treasured for quite a while, and I think it just means a lot to me. So that's my number 2 thing that I brought back from Disney. That's my favorite. Yeah. So I know you guys.
This was the. Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna do this one. I'll have to help you. So what's your number 2 thing?
Before I do that,
okay.
Thank you, Marianne.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
All right.
Polito, appreciate that.
I'm going to have to stand up for this one. All right. This is a 2-bladed lightsaber.
This was.
It starts with Mom's lightsaber.
We told him he could build any lightsaber he wanted, and then I walked in and found out that you can build the dual one. And I was eating peanut butter sandwiches for about a month after that, after we got home, because I didn't think it was going to be that much money. So yeah, that's your.
Does it still work? Oh yeah, it still works.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, you can still hear it.
Oh, it still works.
So when he got this, Taylor didn't stand more than 42 inches tall. This thing is literally 6 feet long.
When I first built this was taller than me.
Right. So that was a big deal, and I've got a very cool picture. I might add that into the beginning of the stream, where Taylor is actually walking up to 2 stormtroopers at Hollywood Studios, and he's got this thing fully extended, and he's carrying this thing over to him, and the stormtroopers are stopping him like, "Don't hit me with that." And they actually had a full-blown conversation. It was really cool, and Taylor was really cool about it, and it turned out to be really cool pictures of him.
To be honest, I would have
challenging the stormtroopers. It was really neat. Plus, he was wearing a shirt that said, "Judge me by my height."
No, judge
me by my height. Size, do
you?
Yeah, that's right. So
I wear that at school.
It's a great shirt. Okay, so that's your number 2?
Yes.
Okay. So my number 1 thing.
I'll try that shit. Damn
Taylor is a pretty, yes, Marianne Taylor is a very, very big Star Wars
Big
fan. I
Star
think
Wars
we're
fan.
going to do some binge watching right before we leave on our trip too. So we might be watching a whole bunch. So we might go through the whole gamut of them.
Series.
Yeah. So
We might play the game too, like Star Wars game.
we might do that. You and I might do
The
that.
funny thing is where we have Lego Star Wars. We got all 3 of them, and then I have The Force Awakens on my Xbox, and I got 2 Star Wars Battlefront 2 and 1, and we're big. We're just a big Star Wars fan.
Jill, I know you can't go to the opening of Galaxy's Edge without binge watching some Star Wars, right? So that's, yeah, looking forward to that. So this next one was a huge surprise. In 2018, I had been retired from the military for a few years, and about 5 years, and had just retired from fire service and had done all that, kind of put that behind, went back to doing a better job of putting my family first. And in the process of doing all that, my kids got me something at Disney. So when we arrived the first night, we got it kind of late, and then we went to where did we stay? Riverside. We stayed at Riverside, and we decided, hey, let's get something to eat. It's late. Let's just get something to eat. We're not even going to hit the parks. It's so late. Everything's already shutting down the parks. Let's just go get something to eat. So we
It was
go.
like 12 there. We got there at 12, like at that.
It was late, but the food court was still open. So we went down to the hotel, and so we sit down, and the girls are gone. And I had planned something for my wife that was something that she'd wanted. She liked the little charm bracelets with all the little stuff, and so I got her the frozen charm bracelet, and it was waiting for us when we got there. So we go down. We're getting ready to eat, and John's, I'm going to Galaxy's Edge in 8 days. I know. That's amazing. Amazing. You're going to have a great time.
Don't get any kids.
So, so the next thing I know, this big package comes out, and the girls there's a cast member actually carrying it. And this cast member carries this over to the table where we're sitting and sets it down. And it's a silver platter, and it's wrapped in cellophane, and it's about, I don't know, 3 foot, 2.5 foot tall. And in the cellophane on the silver platter is this plaque right here.
The light is very bright. So.
It's going to be probably really hard to see. Oh my gosh, it's all backwards. But it actually is a certificate, and it says that it is from Where Dreams Come True, all Disney parks. Let it be known to all who view this medal that James Kelly Meyers is officially honored as part of the Disney tradition that includes all the dreamers and doers who have gone before. Your character, courage, and hope, as seen in selflessly caring for others, allows us to honor you with a Disney magical triumph. You may carry this medal with pride and be an example of dreams come true to all who cross your path. This recognition and medal proclaim your rights to never lose sight of your dreams, the freedom to follow your heart, and the honor of receiving a Disney magical triumph. Signed, Mickey Mouse, Chief Ears Officer. So inside this big box, that's about this tall, it's about this big, I open it up, and inside of it is this really beautiful little Triumph medal. And of course it won't. It's having trouble focusing, but it's as you see, it's very big, and it just says celebrate success, determination, commitment, and dedication. My magical triumph. And on the back, it kind of just talks about where dreams come true, and it has the castle with Tinkerbell on the back, and it's got this is the little sticky stuff that they use to hold it in place inside the presentation. But that's what my family got me. And Disney presented it, and it was they made a big deal about it, and it was sweet, and it actually really touched me.
It did.
Yeah, it did,
I was just
It
sitting
really
there
touched me.
eating French fries. I look up and he was crying.
It was nice. It was nice of my family to do that. It was nice of Disney to offer to be able to do something like that. So it was very cool. That is my Disney prized possession. That's my number one thing that I hold dear and true to my heart, and I will for the rest of my life. It's kind of hard to top that. So that was given with a lot of love and a lot of respect. So there you go. Now it's your turn. What is your, and I know what your number one thing is because I absolutely love your number one thing. I think it's awesome. So
Okay, before we get to it,
Okay.
let's
let's. So do you remember what we were doing?
yeah, we were going to the shop to
We just got done doing
taking
what?
pictures.
What did we just get done doing?
Make a lightsaber.
No, we just got through riding
Star
the
Tours.
Haunted Mansion.
Oh
Wasn't that? No.
no, it was
No,
Star
I'm
Tours.
thinking of the other picture. The
Yeah.
one where it's you and then you turn it a little bit and you're a skeleton. I was thinking of that one.
Oh, where is that?
I think Michaela put it with some stuff for Halloween, so we'll have to show that another time.
Yeah.
You're right. We had just gotten through
Star Tours.
riding Star Tours, and there was a photo opportunity as you came out into the gift shop.
And you can choose whether you want to be a Sith Lord, or a Jedi. So I choose a Sith Lord. I kind of don't want to show it because it's very funny. I do this face, like my face impression, not all the time, but when I was there, I used to do it. So
Okay, I got to check this out.
go ahead.
Oh, okay. At the Pepper Tree Villa and Marianne are talking back and forth. So Taylor steps up, and one of the cast members was like, "Hey, let's just see what it would look like." Well, so they did it, and when they did it, I said, "Okay, we have to buy that because that is so amazing."
It's funny too.
You want me to hold it up for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is Taylor.
I was
oh my gosh!
I was like
See
9.
if I can get.
I was like 9 or 8. It was weird.
Let's see if I can get. So many glares. All
So
the
many.
glares. I don't know if you can see his face.
That's my face. If you go down to
and
the
how
bottom,
awesome that is.
I think I can still do it.
It just came out real good. I was like, Taylor, make a mean face. And he did, and I'm telling you, everybody in the shop, everybody stopped doing what they were doing and came over and was looking at this picture because it was just awesome.
Also on the bottom it says, oh gosh, I hit that line.
I know.
That was this way. Oh, it says Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
Yep. So it was a great picture of him as the evil emperor. So that's something we kind of keep. Is it? Here, hold that. Let me see. I might be able to show this one without a glare now.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that better?
It's a little bit of a glare, but not too much. This is like it's like fabric.
Look at
and
that
glass.
face. This cracks me up, but it fits so well.
What did you see?
So that is basically it's a picture where they so you can understand what we're talking about. They took a picture of the emperor and he's leaned over with his lightsaber and he's got his hood over his head, and it's supposed to be that ugly emperor's face after he's all kind of melted down. And so Taylor's face is put in there and it's all scrunched up and he's kind of looking like the emperor, and so it's really kind of cool. So Marianne, thank you. It was my pleasure to serve. I served 23 years in the military, and I did 20 years with fire
like
department, volunteer, and full-time, a little bit of both. So it was my pleasure.
For me, it felt like 30.
It felt forever.
It felt like he was in there for like.
Taylor was born during my 3rd deployment. He had some medical conditions where it was better for us to be on active duty at the time because he would receive better medical care more than likely. And I would still have a house when I got home. So I ended up staying deployed when he was born. I saw him when he was about 2 months old, 3 months old.
Oh.
And then I saw him again. He was just turned 1. Was the next time I got to see Taylor. So I wasn't there for a lot of difficult surgeries and little things that he went through his first year. But
my hips are hurting.
I'm making up for it now, right?
Yeah. Maybe so.
All right. Taylor, everything is so super awesome. You were so lucky. So
yes, I was
Mike said, Marianne, I know, isn't that a cool picture? I think it's just awesome. They still do that. And I think I saw that at Epcot in May. They still do the superimposed photos at Epcot, where I think it's right outside of the Mickey and Minnie meet as you exit. I believe that's where it was. Oh, no, it's next to the Ralph Rexy Internet meet and greet. That's where that's at. Right there. There's a place when they still do those photos, and there's several different ones you can do. You can do it with a group of people. You can take 2 or 3 people. I think the Disney crew need to go find one of those photos where they got 4 faces they could put in there, and I think they need to go do one of those pictures too. I think that'd be awesome. So that really was kind of what we wanted to share with you guys today.
I wish we could share more.
Yeah.
I want to share.
Maybe we'll do another stream. Maybe the next Friday that you're off school. You and I'll sit down. We'll do another one of these.
That's right. I think I'm really gonna be at school
well,
for
next
a week.
Well, you got school next Friday. So yeah, we'll have to do it the next time you're off on a Friday, because you know how that works. For some reason, you're off on a lot of Fridays this year coming up. So we'll sit down together and do another one. So at Disney Life for Me, thank you for just dropping in and saying hello. Thank you. We appreciate it. If you are just dropping in to say hello, maybe don't forget to pop that like button, please. We appreciate you so much for that. If you're new here, please pop the subscribe button and ring the bell, and you'll catch live streams like this from these different moments and different things going on. We're trying to come up with another stream. It's going to be a little bit different. I don't know when Mama and I are going to do it. We've got about 4 or 5 big streams planned, but one of them that we were talking about doing is we are very close. Don't live too far away, I should say, from the Kansas School of the Deaf. And there's a lot of really cool history there. And there is a museum there. And I'm thinking about actually going to that museum and doing just a small live stream from there, or even a vlog from there. And there is a lot of things that people don't know. One about the school from Kansas School of Deaf has been here for many, 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 many years. It's over 100 years old. But little things like, let's see, this is the beginning of the football season, right? So does anybody know where the huddle came from? It actually came from the Kansas School of Deaf. When their football team was playing, that the coach decided that they would all circle up so nobody could see the hand signals that they were using trying to communicate with each other. So there's like little interesting stories like that here in Kansas affected everywhere. And I think it's important to share those type of things, and people can learn from those kind of things. So I think it's a good idea to share those kind of things every now and then. I know we're still looking at possibly going to Walt Disney's hometown. That's not too far away from us, and visiting there. What do we got going on? Taylor has a surgery coming up the end of October. So we're going to have
Halloween. I'm sad.
So we're going to have to figure out some things.
I have an idea.
What is your idea? Live stream your surgery?
Okay, that's kind of no. Okay.
We won't do that. We won't live stream your
Go
surgery.
like buy every bag of candy, take it to the hospital, just pour it under my bed.
How about we just go to the hospital and hand out candy to everybody? That would be fun. We'll get you in the wheelchair. We could put you in the wheelchair, and you could go around after your surgery and hand out candy to all the other kids. I'll bring you a bag of candy too. I know you don't want to be left out, right? I know you were like, how? Wait a minute, I want to make sure I get my candy. I could tell that's what you were thinking.
I should go around the entire hospital.
I know, Mike Wheeler. Isn't that kind of a cool fact? There's just some interesting stuff at that museum. I think I would like to share with some people, and if we did like a little hour-long live stream, I don't know if they're going to allow us. We're going to talk to them probably this week about it and see You wouldn't stay up all night playing
I
Xbox.
was not staying up all night. I went to bed when Mom went to bed, so I went to bed at like 10, and I still.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Mama was tired. Look, Tour in the Galaxy's here. And I was about ready to say, Mama was watching Tour in the Galaxy. She's like, I don't want to go to bed, but I got to go to work tomorrow. And I said, I haven't heard you say that in a while. So she went to bed, and I hung out with the Touring Galaxy. If you guys haven't checked out Touring the Galaxy, make sure you do. Did a great job last night doing the villains at Magic Kingdom. That was awesome. That was really, really great. And Touring, you got to have to let me know how many strikes you got over that last night too. LOL. All right. So Isaac Nail's here. Isaac, man, it means a lot that you're here. Appreciate it very, very much. You kind of missed it. We were sharing all of our special things, and believe it or not, we actually got through them all in about 30 minutes. 17 claims. Oh, Touring. That's awesome. That's awesome. So it makes me laugh. I'm sorry. Well, I appreciate it because I really enjoyed the stream. I'm sitting there trying to figure out some stuff with the GoPro and how to do some things with the GoPro for when we're down at Disney. So I was looking up stuff, and I was jumping back into the chat and looking up stuff and jumping the whole time. I'm just sitting there bouncing, listening to the music from last night. So I appreciated it. Very much so. We had a good time. We had a good time last night watching you guys. So thank you so much for sharing and bringing that to us. What else we had going on? Mama and I have a couple ideas what we're doing tomorrow, but I'm not sure. So I don't want to say, because I know Mama's doing some things. And if for those of you who haven't checked out, last Wednesday, Mama did a stream for preserving the magic, which she's going to be trying to do those more frequently. She may have to do one like during the week night sometime, or early evening, or late afternoon. But she's going to continue to try to do those and share some of her little crafting ideas that she has. She has some pretty good little ideas. So Randy and Kathy's here. Thank you guys very much for being here. Yeah, doing that last night with Touring the Galaxy was a lot of fun. Felt like I was there. I could almost feel the music. So
she just put the volume up all the way to 100.
It was pretty loud last night. I kept having to turn it down. The closer they got to the stage, it got louder. It was crazy. So, folks, I really don't have a whole lot more to share with you. I will tell you, my pens mean a lot to me, and I've kind of showed you guys my pens before. The firefighting ones, the Disney parks, Space Mountain, and things like that. I think one of the got another challenge about 5 top characters, and I think we've already covered our characters that we like.
Not for me.
Not for you. What are your 5 top characters? What do you like?
Gosh, can it be like any character?
Disney character.
I got a lot from Star Wars to say.
Well,
Mickey, Goofy, Donald Duck, Pluto.
So Pluto was like your favorite.
Pluto's my favorite. Yeah.
We actually had people at the hospital that got to know Taylor so well because of all of the surgeries he went through. We'd been there so much that they knew Taylor on a personal level, and they started bringing him Plutos to the hospital when he was 2 and 3 years old, and he'd come home with all these Plutos. So
what's my 5th?
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, keep Meyers and the mouse in your house. That's right. Do you have a time set that you always go live, or is this random? So Disney Live for me, we just actually changed our time. Noon on Friday is when Mama Mouse and I would always come on board. But we had some change in our lives that we needed to not do that at Friday at noon for the both of us. I can still do it, but she can't because she's taking a new job. Life situation's kind of changed. I'm looking at it like, okay, she's going to be paying for Disney. Yay, mommy. So I'm going to try to be on every Friday live at noon, and I'll have like Taylor on with me, or Michaela if at all possible. If not, it'll be just me. I might be doing some other things. Might do some mobile stuff as well. I've got some things in my mind I want to do being by myself. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. And then Saturdays at 1 o'clock Central Time, Mama Mouse and I come on every Saturday at 1 now. And you can also see that schedule if you're ever looking to see what the schedule is for us or some of the other live streamers. Go to Dean at the Live Place. Go to the liveplace.com. Check out the Live Place. It's a great website that allows you to see family-friendly streamers out there like this one, Resort TV One, This and That Crew, all those guys. They're all on the Live Place as well as Meyers and the Mouse. Go check them out, and you can find some other great streamers there. Might find some other content you like. So 1 o'clock on Saturday, noon on Friday is what we're going to try to stick with, and that's what we're doing. Yeah, Disney Life. Yeah, we are on the Live Place. Dean is awesome. He's very supportive, and we've been on the Live Place now for a couple of months, actually, 2.5 maybe. So very awesome.
Maybe
yeah, no, Disney Life for me. I know you guys are on there as well. So, got all these little pop-ups coming. So, where are we at? Okay, so where are I keep saying so. Maybe I need to do.
You're like Shaggy.
I'm like.
You so say like. But
Thank you,
like
Kelly.
you say so.
So Marianne says, thank you, Kelly. Tell her for the live stream. Have a wonderful day. Marianne, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys being here. We will probably cut the stream a little short. Usually we try to do an hour, but I don't think we're going to make it today. Papa Mouse, you know better. You're going to be paying for Disney, and Mama Mouse is going to be paying for merchandise. Oh, Mike. The problem with that statement is you're right. That's probably what's going to happen.
Maybe we could try to get to an hour. I could go upstairs, grab some stuff, and get out of here.
Was there something else you would like to show them before we?
I got a lot more.
We'll go pick one item. Okay, go pick one thing. If you could pick one more thing, okay.
What would it be?
What would it be? So, sweet. So many streams to catch now. It's fun to meet everyone through the streams. It is a Disney Life for me. It is very fun to meet. Are you guys going to be making the trip down here the end of August, or not? I tell you what, I'm really excited. We're heading down the end of August. We're going to meet up with Touring the Galaxy, and we're going to be hanging out with those guys for quite a bit. We're going to see Jill Bell Southern at they're down there too. We're excited to see them again. But gosh, we get to meet the This and That Crew. We get to meet Art Johns, and again, we've met Art Johns before. We get to see Art Johns. We get to see Donna, the Angel of Disney. We've just so many people down there that we're looking forward to seeing. And we're excited about it. We really are. I think I'm more excited about meeting the people this time, other than Galaxy's Edge, than I am about going to Disney and hanging out with those people. And of course, we got to make sure that we're doing the Beverly Challenge, and we are just excited about the fact that we're involved with some possible opportunities with the charities to raise money for kids. And Taylor is a prime example of why I'm so passionate about some of that, and the fact that we could be a part of what Diz and That have going on. Those four guys are amazing, and I appreciate them. We're really becoming pretty close. We're starting to talk a lot. Pete McDevitt's in there poking and prodding everybody. So Pete McDevitt's also awesome. All right, I tell you to pick one, and you pick both of those. I'll give you that. That's okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about these.
All right. So this is Chewbacca. This is Allie. Okay. This is Chewbacca. His stuffed animal. It's a little Christmas hat on.
Chewy.
Chewy's
awesome.
I don't know how to make the Chewy thing. You're doing Yoda.
Try not. There you go. So get Yoda. So there's Chewy.
Chewbacca. It has all the stuff too. We got the strap.
Yeah, he's got the little pouch on him and everything. So grab Yoda.
I wish I had Solo. How?
Now I'm starting to feel like this is a Shep's dream. Okay. here's Yes, we do know touring that you can do Chewy and C3PO, right? And he also has the Yoda.
Yoda.
Very, very cool. So, were those in your closet? I
No,
thought that was with the Christmas stuff. What did you pull them out?
no, I actually there was on top of my dresser. Not my dresser,
Oh,
my bookshelf.
Okay. So there you go. Chewbacca and Yoda, he wanted to add to some of his favorite stuff. When I was a kid, when I was when I was a kid,
time.
it was 1979. I took a balloon, I paper machéed the balloon, I put Yoda ears on this thing, paper machéed it to painted it green like Yoda, and I wore a bathrobe at Halloween with this big old Yoda head on my head, and that's what I was for that Halloween. That was 1979.
Also
I was
what the-
Yoda for 1979 Halloween.
Yoda looks like a green lemon.
He's kind of shaped that way, isn't he?
Yeah. Green lemon. Alright.
All right.
Instead of doing the hit subscribe, we just do a Yoda voice saying, just subscribe. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe, you must. Ring the bell. Try or try not. Okay. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and call it. There's 12 of you in here and some very dear friends in here. Make sure you look over there in that chat. See if there's somebody there you don't know. Go check them out. Check out their channels. If you're not subscribed to our Johns, make sure you do that. I would be in trouble if I didn't say that for Mama Mouse. Disney Dude, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. So check out those channels that you see over here in the chat.
There.
If there's somebody there you don't see, go check out their channel. You might find out they have some content that you may be interested in. So it's always nice to be nice to other people. Check them out. Thank you guys so much, Disney Dude. Thanks. Jill, thank you so much. That's very nice of you to say. I do appreciate it. So check out all of our friends. Check out the people that are in the chat right now. Check out Diz and That. Check out Mickey's Magic. Check out Meg. She's just so sweet. Check out Arjon's channel. Check out Belle Southern. All right, guys. Tour in the Galaxy. My gosh, if you don't go check out Tour in the Galaxy, you are missing out. Those guys are amazing. That's a great team right there, even though they eat really interesting things at the park. Still, make sure you check them out. And Mike's right. Make sure you guys keep Meyers and the mouse in your house. Sawyer in the middle. Hi, Kelly. It's Kelly.
Taylor.
Hi, Kelly.
Taylor.
Disney Dude, I am glad that you're subscribed to Touring the Galaxy because you don't want to miss anything those guys do. They're awesome. All right. I think we've hit 48 minutes. Anything else you want to say? You want to share? Are you going to do your own live stream when you're in Disney?
I don't know. You want to pay another 200?
No, that's okay. You can borrow my stuff.
He doesn't trust me for any of his stuff.
Mike Wheeler, we appreciate you. Have a good one. I know this was kind of just short, brief, covering that little stuff that that challenge came from Rachel. I think her name's Sausage. It's SAGAG. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know, but I don't know how would you pronounce it?
Sausage.
Oh, you're awesome. I love you. You're great. So we met her challenge of trying to do the top 4 things that were very personal and very nice to us. And if you missed those, go back, watch the replay, check out the things that were personal to Taylor and I. Guys, I really thank you very much. Mike Wheeler, you're awesome. Disney Dude, Randy, Kathy, John Hazelton, thank you for being here. Arjon's Belle Southern, Touring the Galaxy. Thank you so much. Marianne, thank you for being here. Disney Life for Me is here. We appreciate you all for being here. So have Mike Polito always here.
What?
Yeah. So
Where's that?
thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Smile. Be nice. Say hi to somebody.
Or say good morning, good afternoon.
You
good
got
night.
Resort TV One tonight. Yay. So I'll see you guys all on Resort TV One's channel tonight. I'll be modding. So be safe. Take care. And remember, keep.
Keep the bar.
You're fired.
Yeah. See you guys.
Remember to keep Meyers and the Mouse
In your house.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Can I be hired again?
Okay, I'll hire you again. All right, you're hired.
Okay.
Stay out of trouble, will you?
All right.